Alright, so let's get started with our SaaS Boilerplate application. Also, by the way, I have just gotten a new microphone, the Shure SM7B. Do let me know if you think this is better quality and what you think about this recording style versus the previous one I've been using. I'm trying to figure out what style resonates best with everyone. So do let me know that in the comments below. But let's get into the code now. So we've created this page here. So all I really want to do now is I want to make sure that we have the basic things set up for our SaaS application. So if we head into our web.php file, you'll notice that in here we need to modify a few things. So I'm going to go into our resources, and as you can see inside our pages here, I want to get rid of this home component here. And I'm just gonna remove that for now. We don't need this. So I'm gonna go ahead and say for this one that we want to call this one home inside our authentication controller as well. We just want to make sure that we're going to the correct route. So let's go into the login controller. And that does seem to be fine there. So, but we need to change this to basically for the login request, just redirect to route home. I'm gonna call this home instead. And outside of that, what we just want to go ahead now and do is inside our authenticated layout, we want to go ahead and take a look at that. Alright, so in here we want to add in a few different things. We want to make sure we have the premium page. For now, we'll just leave it to the dashboard page because we haven't created it yet. We want to make sure that we have this drop down here where if the user is authenticated, we want to show it. So let's just go ahead in here and say user, and let's go ahead and close that. Gotta drag this whole drop down in here, otherwise we're gonna break the application essentially. And outside of that, there's also the option in here to have where user isn't logged in, and in that case we just want to have some links for the login and registration, just like that. All right, so with that sorted, let's go in now and make sure we have this on the responsive navigation as well sorted, because at the moment if you look here we have all of this where there's the user details. That will break the application if you're not logged in. So let's go ahead and make sure this is only showing if you're actually signed in, and let's make sure we just fix the styling in here as well. I'm gonna go ahead in here and just make and at the moment we're getting an error, so I'm just gonna make sure we have this properly sorted here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy and paste this in here, just showing you how we need to put it in. So we have the login links here and we have the authentication links here. So that basically, if we go ahead into our app now, you'll see that we're getting redirected to the login page, and that's because we are actually having this as an authenticated middleware. We don't want that. We don't need that in this case, so let's remove that. Let's see where the errors are coming from. So we're getting React is not defined. We may need to quickly go ahead in here and run npm install and npm run dev. Okay, so we're getting route dashboard doesn't exist. Yeah, so what we want to go ahead in here and do is just find everywhere where it says dashboard, replace that with home. There we go. So now we can go ahead and we could register a user if you want to and log in, just like you saw from the introduction. Obviously, this highlighting here is only here until we've created the premium page. But other than that, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.